Hello, welcome to the Contrary Landlord. Today I'd like to do something that wants to do once a month is to go over what the current real estate market is locally and throughout the country. So right now, the real estate market is in a very strange place. It has started out in the COVID uh, uh, pandemic, where a lot of people worked from home and that has become a lifestyle. There's a lot of people that are working from home now, all in the United States and all over the world. A lot of single people are living overseas and working from places like Sydney, Australia, or Corfu, Greece. Um, then there's a lot of people that are single and also partnered up or have children that have decided that they would like to live and work in smaller communities. So that's what's happening right now. There's a lot of people that have sold out in New York City and in California and gotten a good price for their housing, and they have moved to smaller markets. The other thing that is controlling the market right now is that there are people that are moving out some of the major centers like New York City and California, and they're getting a very good price for their real estate when they move, and they can go to smaller markets and get a lot more house for a lot less price, and they also can save a lot of money. What they're doing is that they're working from home or they are leaving businesses that they had in California or in New York City, and they're opening a new business where they end up buying property. The third thing that is going on in this country right now is that there is a tremendous amount of immigrants being let into the country. This is being done for political purposes, but the main thing that they're doing in this country is they're bringing in a lot of people that have money that are leaving parts of the world that are not doing so well right now. A good place right now is China. China is right now in economic collapse. China has some very well off people that have money outside the country, and they're looking for a bolt hole. They're looking for a place that is safe, a place that they can come in, and that's what they're doing. Right now, when you can come into this country and immigrate is pretty much met at the border. They are giving either a ride in a bus or in a plane or whatever to whatever destination they want, and they're also giving a hearing that is actually right now over 6 years out. So they've got 6 years that they can pretty much do anything in this country that they want, including buying houses. Now, I'm going to use the Chinese as a good example because I am familiar with the Chinese. I see Chinese people coming in here with money, a lot of money sometimes, and what they're doing is they're getting that free pass as far as immigration. They have 6 years, 3 months down the road, they have a hearing with the immigration service, and then they decide if they want to give them permanent residence or whatever they want to do. But what they do is they go and they join people that are relatives or friends that are already in the country, and they are starting out there and they're buying housing. They're paying cash. They're buying housing in California that they can pay out $2 million for a house in cash. And they really don't care if they lose half of that right now. They have relocated. They feel that they're in a safer place and a better place politically and economically. That's what's happening. That's a big driver for right now for the real estate market in this country. Another thing that is driving the real estate in this country is that there are people that are borrowing a lot of money. They're borrowing it through the banks or they're borrowing it through loan companies online, and they're willing to pay a lot more for a house someplace in the country that they can settle down and feel safer. They are paying sometimes 10, 11%. I know that supposedly the mortgage rates right now are set at 6 or higher, but that's usually for the people that have very, very good credit that get 6% or 7%. Most people get maybe 10 or 11%. Another factor is that there are a lot of old people in this country that are not moving around. They're not moving out of their housing. They're not downsizing. There is some very good reasons for them doing this. One of them is that the taxes that they would have to pay if they are in California, which California has a large demographically group of people that are over 65 years old, retirees. If they were selling their house for $2 million or $1 million, they would have to pay a tremendous amount of taxes. And that's what they're trying to avoid. And we will go into ways that you can downsize owning a 2, 3, 4 bedroom house and are down to a couple or down to a single occupant in future videos. That is pretty much what is happening in this country. There are not a lot of houses for sale, and what the housing is for sale, people are going out and they're buying them up and they're willing to pay any price for them, and a lot of them are willing to pay in cash. I don't know if this is going to change. The last incentive right now for buying a house in this country is that the federal government is then some of the states are giving incentives to people. They're giving them free down payment money. They're also giving them the guaranteed low interest rate mortgages and guaranteed mortgages. This is another way to actually, for the government right now, the current government, to have people uh, have an interest in continuing them in power and vote for them when they come in elections at the end of this year in November. And also, it's a situation where the government has been for the last 4 years guaranteeing every bank loan. So if a bank makes a loan and the government guarantees that loan, that means that a bank has government backing, and that they are going to, if the loan fails, that they can go to the government and the government covers their losses. There's a lot of things going on right now, and everybody should be aware of it. So if you liked this video or found this video useful, please click the like button and also subscribe to us. Thanks for your time. Have a good day.